This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 4, verse 22. For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are sottish children, they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. I want to give all praises, honors, and glories unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, QADASH. Double honors to my elders and my apostles of Great Milestone. They're doing it real well. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the elect, the afflicted, the 1/3. Shalom. This is Brother YAHAWAH. Come back at you with another video through the spirit and power of YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI. And today the title of this video will be Sottish. Alright? And the inspiration for this lesson comes from a video that the elder Manettas Akbar did. And I saw the thumbnail. I was like, oh man, I gotta do a video on this. Let me show you. Let me show you. Now, this is the thumbnail for his video, and he did a lesson on this what this bird brain Negro did. And let's read it. It says, this is why the we is so-called black people. All right, really in the macro sense is really the Israelites. All right. It says, this is why we can't have shit. This nigga spent his stimmy it's a lot. His stimulus check on a billboard to get women. Let's put it like that. Which are not even women. You know, you're exactly that. Harlots. Alright? I don't want them to flag my video. You know? So he spent his stimmy to get some female dogs out here. If you know what I mean. Let's read it. It says it says sick of being single while you can't say those two words, they'll flag my video. So you see those two words. Alright? Now it says well, it's incredibly hard to read, but you know, that's the point. You see he left his number there, he got a picture of himself, you know, of course he got the Shiva Jatas, you know, and this is the guy right here. He spent his stimmy to pay for a billboard to get some women. And man, you got some simple people out there. Instead of him to use that stimmy to you know, pay off his rent, pay off his car note, you know, do something actually productive with it, you know, even invest it. No, he wants to use his money to go get some girls. Now, the elder Manettas Akbar titled his video, "You just a dry bone," and this is just another example of that. Now, what came to mind when I saw this this foolishness here is this right here. I'll show you this clip, and this is why 2/3 of the nation of Israel have to go. When you first come into this truth, when you first start receiving this understanding, you know, you're like, man, you know, you find out that 2/3 are going to be destroyed. You're like, well, why? You know, you want the Lord to show them mercy. Lord ain't going to show 2/3 mercy on this side, because they're gone. They're through. All right, completely through. All right, and I have a scripture that backs that up. So first, let's grab this clip here.
The 11s. Welcome to the Advice Show, media, the common sense approach. So recently, Michael Jordan released the 11s once again. What, for the 100th time already?
Yeah, because these Jordan shoes is the same thing, but just different colors. All right, different colors. All right, the material is actually not that good. It's not good at all. All right, they should not be charging. And this show you how wicked our people are. Here it is. Jordan's a billionaire, right? Lots of money, and he sees the people, his people particularly, struggling and going way out their ways to get his shoes. Now, instead of Jordan to lower the price of his shoes, even for the people of his city, which is Chicago, all right, you would think that he'd lower the price there, or lower the price period, so that more of his people can buy his shoes. He don't care. The quality ain't that good. It's just name brand. It's the name that you're buying, not the quality of the shoe. All right? Their shoes crease easily, so on and so forth. And it's the same thing, but just a different color. That's all they're doing. And they're charging you head over heels, making an arm and a leg off of you for some cheap shoes that was really, they're supposed to be cheap because of the material, and it ain't even made over here. You know? I'll show you how people are wicked.
Now, these supposed to be some limited edition Jordans.
Yeah, that's all I got to do is say it's limited edition. Why do you think this is written here? Jeremiah 4:22. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are Sottish children. Sottish means stupid. All right? Sottish means stupid. You got Jake killing each other over some Jordans, robbing the Jordan truck. You know, and you'll see it. They'll be in line very early in the morning for a new release of some shoes. But tell them to go on the highways and hedges for 2 hours. They can't do it. Tell them to put their energy that they put into looking up the newest Jordans, the newest shoes. Tell them to put that energy into looking up some scriptures. They can't do it. They won't do it. You see? I'm gonna put this disclaimer. There's nothing wrong with buying Jordans. All right. But what am I saying? What I'm saying is how simple our people can be over something that's materialistic, and how diligent they'll be in order to get something that's materialistic, all right, and how undiligent, if that's even a word, they are towards approaching and coming to YAHAWASHI. That's the point. Nothing wrong with getting women, but how he's going about it is Sottish. Nothing wrong with buying Jordans, but what they're doing to get it is Sottish. I'm going to show you.
And the same chaos that go on every single time, standing in lines, fighting, just making yourselves look like some idiots. Let me go ahead and roll the clip of some guy.
And notice, you never see so-called white people fighting over Jordans. You never see so-called white people standing outside of the line for extremely long periods of time to buy some Jordans. It's always the so-called black man. All right? Always. Making a fool out of themselves. This is why the nations mock us. And you have certain of our people that are in that state of, oh, I need all my Jordans, or I got my weed, or I got 2K. And they think that they set for life. There's more to life than all that. All right? More to life than Esau's kingdom, Esau's society.
That was interviewed, and oh my God, just make me feel ashamed to be a black man.
And he's not black. Phil from the Advice Show, he knows that he's an Israelite. He knows that. But what does he call his channel? The African Diaspora. We're not African. We're not African. And he knows that. He's even featured Zabak, all right? Priest Zabak, I believe that's his title. He's even featured Priest Zabak from the HOI on his channel. And he said that he's ran across the Hebrew Israelite guys a few times. So he knows about it. But what does he call himself? Black? Calling his channel the African Diaspora? But he knows about the truth. You see why 2/3 are going to be destroyed? And this is just another reason.
Watching this stuff.
Well, good morning to you both. Yeah, hundreds of people here this morning getting these brand new Jordan 11 shoes. They're a limited edition shoe that came out today, and they cost around $200 with me.
And best believe it wasn't that many made. Why? Because if there's not that many made, remember it's limited edition, right? So ain't that many of them out there. So you can have more people hungry to get it, lusting to get it, desiring to get it badly, even to the point where they're robbing people that walk out of the Jordan store. They're fighting each other, even getting into shootouts over some shoes. Over some $200 shoes, you wanted to kill somebody else. That's why in the book of Isaiah, the 59th chapter, the Lord was cussing out wicked Jakes. And it says, the way of peace they know not. Come on, man. Isaiah 59 and verse, really you could start the top. I'm just going to hit the point. Isaiah 59 and 8, the way of peace they know not. And that's why you see them constantly shooting each other, constantly killing each other. And when you look at why they're doing it, it's always over some type of foolishness. Whether it's over a woman, whether it's some shoes, whether it's money, whether it's drugs, whether it's always something extremely simple. The way of peace they know not. That's why you see them jumping each other, killing each other. And there is no judgment in their goings. They have made them crooked paths Whosoever goeth therein shall not know peace. So they are hell-bent, all right, on destroying one another. And so the scriptures say they break out and blood touches the blood, meaning they're killing each other at an alarming rate. Look at this gang warfare, all right, amongst Jake. Look at what's going on in the hoods. There's so many killings going on in the hoods that a lot of it don't even make it to the news, all right? Certain if it doesn't make it to the news, then when it gets into the news, people hear about it. Oh, that's a tragedy. Then the next week they forget about it. Just another nigga dead. This is why the Lord is going to hit the reset button on this place, all right? Especially on Jake, the way of peace they know not. Let's go back.
Now is the new owner of these shoes. I have with me Paul Moses.
And look at these niggas. They look simple as all hell. Looking simple. Looking extremely simple over some Jordans. But tell them to come out and hear the word of YAHAWASHI that's being spoken by out of the mouth of his servants, the prophets. Oh no, I don't want to stand for that long. But you'll stand outside that long for some Jordans though. That's why the Lord called you Jake's a hypocritical nation. And he's going to use Esau to punish you. That's in Isaiah the 10th chapter.
Yeah.
And his friends, we'll put those back there because I know they were a lot of waiting for these shoes.
Oh, yeah.
Tell us what was it like this morning being here compared to what it was like Wednesday?
Oh yeah,
You got that individual in the back with the white hood over. Looks like it's a Eve, you know, hanging around them. Man, this is why the Lord's gonna just reset them. You see it. You go out, you know, your day to day. You see Jake his pants below his ass, making a straight fool out of himself. And you would think, is there something actually wrong with him? Like, is he all the way there? A lot of these Jakes are gone and extremely simple. That's why they're receiving that poke. All right. Now, my rib actually at her job, there was a Jake that came in, and he was like, one of the individuals that's giving the poke. I gotta say it like that so I don't get flagged. She asked him like, hey, you know, did you want to get the poke? And the Jake said, wait a minute, will it kill me? He's asking this to the individual that's giving it out. Now, why on earth would they tell you that, yeah, it can kill you, yeah, it can hurt you? You see, Jake is that simple. He's asking the devil, because the one that was giving it out was an Edomite. Jake is asking the devil whether or not that thing, all right, that stab is actually going to kill him. Why would the devil tell you the truth? Don't the scriptures tell you, Sirach the 12th chapter, never trust thine enemy? But he's asking his enemy. All right? And the devil told him, no, you'll be fine. This, that, and the third. Then the foolish Jake was like, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll get it. He was convinced just like that. All right? But try to tell this bird brain Jake that he's an Israelite. Oh, no, I ain't no Israelite. What about the white man? No, I don't want to be an Israelite. I don't want to be in the kingdom if the white man can't be there with me benefited. They're that gone. They have Stockholm syndrome. So guess what? The following day, all right, he comes in and he's like, hey, man, I'm not feeling too good. I believe he even called in because he was feeling bad after receiving that poke. And what does that show you? Jake is extremely simple. Jake could tell you, oh, no, I'm not going to get it. Then the next day, oh, yeah, by the way, I got it in this, so I'm going to possibly see the next one. Jake is simple. Extremely simple. Let's continue.
the real story. See, the police came with a better approach. It was more people friendly. See, last Wednesday, it was so crazy. I never seen people get shot with mace balls, getting shot 20 times or 50 times. Or 50 times.
My buddy. Simple ass nigga. Simple. Simple as all hell. Now in the kingdom, they're going to be good. You see that guy with the pink hat? He's just trying to get in the camera. He just want attention. Look at him. Let me play that in the back. Look at him. Look at him. He got his neck stretched out. You know?
See, last Wednesday, it was so crazy. I never seen people get shot with mace balls, getting shot 20 times or 50 times. Or 50 times.
My buddy got his hat shot off.
I sure did.
Now, when you say these police were better prepared, yet when we were here,
it looks effeminate. Man, the Lord's gonna do something about this. And that's why in the kingdom, the scriptures say, how does it go? Because the Lord ain't gonna suffer his hopeful elect to see that for too much longer. All right, because Jake is gonna be in the right minds in the kingdom of heaven. Jake is gonna have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. And there's a scripture. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, this is basically says the same thing. Revelation 21 and 23. And the city had no need of the sun, neither of the moon. This is talking about in the kingdom. And it's not literally talking about the sun and the moon. And the city had no need of the sun, neither of the moon, to shine in it. For the glory of the Most High did lighten it. And the Lamb, that's YAHAWASHI, is the light thereof. Now, does this mean that we ain't going to have the sun and the moon out there? Of course not. You can read Jeremiah 31st chapter. The sun and the moon is always going to be there. So what's this talking about? Jake is going to have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Most High Heavenly Father of the kingdom of heaven. And there's not going to be one Israelite that's, let me show you, ain't going to be one Israelite that's like this. Point blank, period. Oversized clothing, pants below his ass, looking extremely simple. They ain't going to be doing things like this in the kingdom of heaven. Jake is going to be in their right minds. All right? Let's go back. So, let's jump from there to the book of Isaiah 60. So we ain't gonna, they ain't gonna continue for too much longer. Jake is gonna have the wits about them in the kingdom. So this side, that's why you see Jake, walking, bugged out of their minds, talking to themselves. They got all kinds of spirits and demons on them. All right, all types of demons on them. Isaiah 60 and 19. The sun shall no more. The sun shall be no more thy light by day, neither for brightness shall the moon give light unto thee. Same thing is said in Revelation 22. Or rather 21, which is parabolic talk. It ain't literally talking about the sun and the moon, right? It's talking about the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Most High. For brightness shall the moon give light unto thee, but YAHAWASHI shall be unto thee in everlasting life, light, and thy power, thy glory. The sun shall no more go down, neither shall thy moon withdraw itself. Now, it ain't talking about the sun and moon. Once again, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. For YAHAWASHI shall be thine everlasting light, and the days of thy mourning shall be ended. It says, thy people, that's the Israelites, shall be all righteous. In the kingdom, Jake is going to be in the right minds. They're going to have the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the Most High within them. They're not going to be simple as you see them now. They shall inherit the land forever, the branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified. A little one shall become 1,000. Why? Because one Israelite man is going to have many women. All right? And a small one, a strong nation. Yeah, he's going to have so many children. His family will be like unto their own nation in multitude, in number. Many, 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 many children. So you ain't going to be doing this simplicity in the kingdom. I, the Lord, YAHAWASHI, will hasten it in this time. Everything that's wrong with Jake, YAHAWASHI is going to fix. All right, in the kingdom of heaven. Let's continue.
Wednesday, we had actually Tony Geftos was out here Wednesday, and he was showing us some of the video of the crowds of people waiting just for a chance to get.
Crowds of people. People should be in quotation marks. Quotation marks. It should be air quotes over. You can look that up. Air quotes over people. You know what she meant by people? Niggas. That's what she meant. There's a scene from the Boondocks where it showed Jake going crazy over some chicken, fighting each other, getting to fisticuffs over some chicken. What happened when the Popeye's chicken sandwich came out? Jake was fighting, jumping over counters, cussing people out, beating people over some chicken. That's called predictive programming. You see? Man.
These tickets that will give you a chance to the shoe. Now, you happen to get that ticket.
Yeah.
And how was the police better prepared today with
Look at the simple one with the shades. Oh, man.
all these people that have that voucher in their hand?
Yeah, last time the police wasn't well prepared for how many people was gonna come out for these wonderful shoes right here.
It was total chaos. They didn't expect it to be total chaos.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
So what makes these shoes so special, though? Now that you have them.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing makes them so special. Nothing. It ain't the quality. It ain't the material. It ain't like it's going to last for too long. Moreover, you have these Jordan shoes that have the icy bottoms. Now, Esau, he's wiser than Daniel. Esau, he knows things. He knows the different things he can put to make the icy bottoms of the Jordan shoes remain there, so it can still look icy, still retain that baby blue, clean look to it. But once you wear it over and over again, over time it starts to yellow and appear very disgusting. It gets yellow and even yellowish brown. It loses that baby blue look to it. Now, Jordan he's a billionaire. He can pay for different scientists and different individuals to figure out how to get his shoes that to retain that icy color. That'd be easy. But why doesn't he do it? He wants it to get messed up. He wants to do that so that you Jakes can go and buy the next pair. It's all a money grab.
You finally have them. Why are they so important to you?
Or watch this. Watch this. Oh man.
Tell you a little bit about these shoes. You see, you got the icy gum bottoms.
You see what this Burberry Negro just did? Oh man, let's play that again.
So now that you have them, you finally have them. Why are they so important to you?
Let me tell you a little bit about these shoes. You see, you got the icy gum bottoms. Just lick them. Yeah.
Oh man. Let's go to the scripture. Jeremiah 4:22. Now you see how simple our people are? So when you see the prophets, saying that Jake 2/3 are going to be destroyed, don't at all feel sorry for them. The Most High told Jeremiah, don't even pray for these Jakes out here. Don't pray for them. Because the Lord said he ain't going to hear you. For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are Sottish children. Sottish means stupid. And they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. Let's go back.
These like a limited edition. These are never coming out. A little bit about these shoes. You see, you got the icy gum bottoms. Just lick them. Yeah, these like a limited edition. These are never coming out again.
He did that on purpose so you Burberry Negroes can do just that. This right here.
A little bit about these shoes. You see, you got the icy gum bottoms. Just lick them. Yeah, these like a limited edition. These are never coming out again.
Guess what? It's all gonna be burnt up. So you just wasted your time, man.
Jordan know what he's doing,
and he not lying.
All right, well, we're glad that you finally got these, and glad everything went smoothly today. You know what? They're nice shoes. So
now listen.
You see how she patted it? She was like, "This." Oh man, she like, "Man, this dude is simple." She patted it like, "All right, yeah."
Michael Jordan know what he's doing.
Fame are over. She patted the shoe like, "Man, really?" Awesome. She's asked him, "What's so special?" The Jake said, "Oh, well, it's never coming out again. And it's gum bottles," and he licked it.
And he not lying.
All right, well, we're glad that you finally got these, and glad everything went smoothly today. You know what? They're nice shoes. So
no.
That was it. Foolishness. Now let's grab the main scripture I wanted to get into. Jeremiah, the 18th chapter. Jeremiah 18, let's hit the point. Jeremiah 18 and 19. Give heed to me. This is Jeremiah praying unto the Most High, Yahawah, Baal Shem YAHAWASHI. And hearken to the voice, hearken means listen, to the voice of them that contend with me. Those are those wicked Jakes that were coming up against Jeremiah. They even wanted him killed. All right. Shall evil be recompensed? Recompense means paid back for good. For they, that's wicked Jakes, have digged a pit for my soul. Because they wanted to kill Jeremiah. Here it is, Jeremiah was going to say it. Remember that I stood before thee to speak good for them. In other words, Jeremiah was advocating for Jake, pleading on Jake's behalf. Like, Lord, look, Jake going off, but please, Lord, YAHAWASHI, show them some mercy, have mercy on them, advocating for Jake, speaking good for them, speaking good for wicked Jakes, and to turn away thy wrath from them, because the Most High was pissed off at Jake. Therefore, deliver up their children to the famine. Let their children die of famine, or pour off their blood by the force of the sword, kill them, and let their wives be bereaved of their children. This is Jeremiah. This is a prophet speaking. And be widows, so let them lose their children. Let them become widows. Let them lose how does a woman become a widow? By losing her husband. All right? Let their husbands die. Let them lose their children. Let their children die. All right? And let their men be put to death. This is Jeremiah speaking. Let their young men be slain by the sword in battle. This is Jeremiah. Let a cry be heard from their houses when thou shalt bring a troop suddenly upon them. And it says suddenly. Now this time, who's that troop the Lord's going to bring suddenly upon Jake? Esau. Scriptures say that the devil coming down with great wrath, knowing that he hath but a short time. When thou shalt bring a troop suddenly upon them. Martial law in this time. For they, that's wicked Jakes, have digged a pit to take me, and hid snares for my feet. All right? And in this time, what are they doing? Speaking against the men of the Lord, constantly flagging our videos, you know, constantly talking all kinds of mess, scoffing, scorning. Let a cry be heard from their houses, when thou shalt bring a troop suddenly upon them. For they have digged a pit to take me, and hid snares for my feet. Here it is, Jeremiah was advocating for Jake, but Jake wanted them dead. He was like, what? He was pissed. He's like, Lord, I'm trying to help these wicked Jakes to turn away your wrath from them, but they're seeking to kill me. Lord, pour out your anger upon them. Yet, YAHAWASHI, thou knowest, meaning you know, all their counsel against me to slay me. YAHAWASHI, you know that they trying to kill me. Forgive not their iniquity. Iniquity is sin upon sin. Don't pardon them. Don't have mercy on them. Don't forgive them. Neither blot out their sin from thy sight. This is Jeremiah speaking. But let them be overthrown before thee. Deal thus with them in the time of thine anger. Yeah, YAHAWASHI, when it's time for you to judge them, when it's time for you to judge these Jakes, please do this to them. Do this to them. This is Jeremiah the prophet speaking. All right, and this is why let's close out on the scripture in Zechariah 13:8. It says, and this shall come to pass. This is a future prophecy that is going to take place. Isaiah 55:11. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, what's that land? America. Saith Yahweh Baal Shem Yahushua. So Yahweh Baal Shem Yahushua said this. 2 parts, that's 2/3. Therein, 2/3 of the nation of Israel are here on the soils of America. Shall be cut off and die. 2/3 of the nation of Israel are going to die. All right, but the third, that's the elect, shall be left therein. The elect are going to be delivered. The 144,000 and the men, women, and children that are part of that large multitude, the innumerable multitude. All right, the 1/3, if you will, they're going to be delivered. Which the 1/3 are scattered throughout the 4 corners of the earth. They're going to be delivered. 2/3 are going to be destroyed. All right, and rightfully so. All praises, honors, and glories be unto Yahweh Baal Shem Yahushua, Baal Shem QADASH. Double honors to my elders and my apostles, the very millstone that do and they will well. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the elect, the reflected 1/3. With that being said, Shalom. RAWCHAA. Shalom.